What's up, champions? Mike here. How is everybody doing? In this short video I decided to collect the most coolest, unusual, awkward, weird and very interesting hydrofoiling watercrafts that I could find during the last years. These are not really eFoils, I really don't know how to call them. They should be actually in some sort of separate category. It's not an eFoil, it's not a jetboard, but it's definitely related to our industry. So let's check them out quickly one by one. Again, I'm not here to criticize them or to give my own opinion. I just wanted to share with you and hear from you what you think of them. And no matter if you like or hate some of them, it's definitely helping to move the industry forward, because by trying different ideas, thinking outside of the box, the developers will push the boundaries and help everybody grow, because we have too many companies that try to copycat each other, just doing the same generic eFoil all over again, then they go bankrupt. So if you're not going to push the boundaries, we'll never progress. That's why innovation is the key to success. Let's get started with most cool, unusual toys I could find. And as always, follow eSurfer forum where you can discuss most of them. The first one is called Hydroblade. Let's check them out real quick. Here you go. This is the most unusual watercraft I've ever seen. It looks some sort like a machine that came straight from the Star Wars. Just look at that. Let's have a closer look. Take a look at this. It unfolds. You have the front long nose and you glide all the way like in the Star Wars movie. Really cool concept. Very cool. The whole idea brings me to the next one, which is Manta 5 Hydrofoil bike. Unfortunately, this one went bankrupt a while ago, but nevertheless, I think the website is still live, so we can check them out. It's a very cool concept. It's electrically powered hydrofoil bike, but you can still pedal and you go through the water. The shape a little bit reminds me the previous one, with a lot of moving parts, and you can see it also has a propeller which helps you move forward. You can glide, you can exercise, but unfortunately reliability wasn't there. They were breaking and they couldn't find the demand, probably, as this is quite a difficult sport, very difficult to water start. So this company though pushed the boundaries and went viral. Unfortunately couldn't get the demand they needed. The next one is Hydrofoil Electric jet ski called Flyway, developed by David from Slovenia. We met David a while ago. Unfortunately I couldn't test because it wasn't there yet, but David is really passionate developer. He introduced a lot of cool things for eFoils, and this is his baby, his creation. Super fast, foldable hydrofoil jet ski. Let's take a look how it works. You can see David's passion right away. Unfortunately, all these cool toys exist basically in very low quantities, mostly as prototypes. So this is not something you can just buy or test. But as you can see, these ideas are really pushing out the boundaries. So there you go, David having time of his life on his Flyway hydrofoil. Which brings us to the similar product that's coming out from Sea-Doo. It's called Sea-Doo Rise eFoil. It's promised in summer 2024, but still I haven't heard anything about it. They announced it 2 years ago, but aside of trade shows, I haven't seen anybody riding it. The idea is a little bit similar to what David was doing, but as you agree, this doesn't look as cool and probably just targeted for the newbies. Let's take a look. They promised more fun. There you go. Sea-Doo wants to join the market. As you know, Sea-Doo is a huge company doing a lot of jet skis, so if they really join eFoil industry, it's gonna be huge for everybody, as rising tide lift all the boats. The next one, which looks similar to this huge and bulky Sea-Doo, it's called Seatfoil. It's a hydrofoil boat, basically an eFoil which you sit on. Let's check it out. So Andreas had a detailed interview with this developer a few years ago, and you can see how it looks. It's basically a huge hydrofoil boat, and you're supposed to sit on it instead of standing. But if we check their website, they how you ride it. They promise hydrodynamic takeoff and easy to ride for beginners, which brings me to the next one in our list today. It's called Evolo Autonomous Hydrofoiling, developed by Professor Jacob, which the name I would never be able to pronounce, who invented eFoil back in 2009 with his students in Sweden. And this looks into new innovations of self-stabilized eFoiling. Let's take a look. They promised an unmanned foiling experience, similar to what we've seen in level foils recently. Just look at that. eFoil that rides itself. Let's see if it gets to the market. Let me know what you think of the idea of self-stabilized eFoils. Some people criticize this idea a lot, saying that it's killing the fun of eFoiling. Others just like to have fun, chill, have time of their life, and they don't worry about being a pro rider. Just a smile is what they're looking for. Thank you, Professor, for innovating this industry. Good job. And to finish my list of unusual products, we have Supernova eFoil. This one never made to the market. It was just a prototype, or maybe even a scam, developed 4 years ago by a French developer who then disappeared and never really released anything. But just look at his concept. It has extremely unusual forward-looking propeller, very unusual style of the board, very strange looking front wing. So it's a very interesting concept by itself. And he even had this very interesting idea called Flyshoes. So it's basically like a eFoil without the board, and you stand just with the snowboarding shoes like on the Fliteboard. So this also never made really to the market, and we've never seen anybody ride it. I would just think that this is quite a dangerous idea, but as always, I'm not here to criticize. I'm just very excited to share with you different ideas and see where the industry is gonna take us during the next years. As always, I am very excited to see what's coming, and especially with new evolution of self-stabilized eFoils. This could be another new direction where eFoils are going. That's all for today, guys. Let me know in the comments below what you think about each invention. Let's keep an open mind, not just bash them, as they are very unusual, I agree, but it doesn't mean that they don't have a room to exist. That's all for today. Take care. Cheers. Bye.